Good morning. My glasses is there, but I decided not to wear it today. Let's see what I can do. This glare is killing me, killing my friends. They're telling me about it. Good morning. There's nothing in the morning like a nice cup of hot water when you start your day. So I had it already. My friend put me onto it. So I've always been doing it. But I do it with lemon and then coffee. And then after I get back down here, getting ready to do the live, I have just plain water, nice hot water. It's so delicious in the morning. It is just fabulous. Anyway, I took my glasses off and I decide when I need it, I'll put it on and then I'll take it off. So maybe that might distract you, but the glare is distracting everyone. And I can't get new glasses until I see the eye doctor, which is in March. And then I have to wait. So there we go. So I'm going to try all kinds of things until I get it going the way it's supposed to go. And this is what we can do. So we had our snowstorm. It wasn't so bad. We got over it. So good morning, everybody. And how are you on this wonderful morning? I hope you're doing great. Temperature wise, minus, oh, it's a little bit colder. Actually, it is supposed to be cold this entire weekend. For the rest of the week, we're going to have cold weather. So how are you on this lovely morning? What was your greeting to self today? Oh, here you are. Here you are. I am so happy to see you. I've been searching for you since morning. From dawn, I've been waiting to see you. Isn't that a special greeting? So when I woke up, I marched into the bathroom and I go, hello, how are you? How are you doing this morning? Here you are. And that felt so warm. It brings a smile to my face. As I said, it's your friend waiting on the platform of the train station, waiting for you. And you show up and the friend goes, oh, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. So it's such a nice greeting this morning. So that was my greeting today. And of course, my cell phone is dinging, which I cannot help that. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Corinne. And I took the glasses off because of the glare. The glare is killing everybody. So let's see. When I need to read, I'm going to put it on if I cannot see. So my morning blessings to you today is what matters takes longer than 30 seconds. Yes, what matters in our life certainly takes longer than 30 seconds. If it matters, we must understand that our efforts will definitely have to be longer, much longer than clicking on our cursor and on a point on the computer and voila, here it is. It doesn't happen like that. So things that matter requires faith and belief with time, focus, attention to detail, persistence, purpose, patience, and determination. With all of those, it will come true. With all of those, it will materialize. What matter will materialize. Good morning. Who is that? Good morning. Glasses time. Good morning, everybody. With all that focus, it will come through. Things that matter don't show up just because we wish it. There is no genie that is outside of you or me, and no one that will appear because you wish it into being. So what matters in our life requires us to put effort into it. Oh, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. I didn't realize you were here from Somerville, Knoxville. Sorry, Dawn. So there is a very old saying, and I'm sure you ladies have heard it and gentlemen before. Before cars, there was the actual mode of transportation. There was a saying that went like this: if wishes were horses, everyone would be riding one. So if just wishing our desires into reality, everybody would have their heart's desires. Everybody would get exactly what they want, when they want it, how they want it. But unfortunately, we cannot wish something in 30 seconds and happen. What matters cannot be wished into existence. No, it can't. We must make it happen. What matters for sure needs to be taken seriously and worked on for as long as it takes to make it a reality. We all know that. So don't get frustrated when you're looking for something, when you're doing something, when you're wanting something, when you desire something. All you have to do is put all of you into it, every ounce of you into it. That is what you can do. Here, when you look at what we want, we cannot just say, if it matters, it takes 30 seconds. It doesn't take 30 seconds to choose things in your life. It takes longer. One of the things I always said with financial planning was most people prepare for a vacation with much more care and passion and love than they prepare for the rest of their life. So, what matters in your life, you must give it attention. You must pay attention with it. You must love it. You must cook it. You must feed it. You have to look after it. 30 seconds is not the answer to a life changing situation. No. Here are a few things that are worth attaining, which requires more than 30 seconds. Choosing a way to serve, or choosing your career, making a choice about what it is you want to be: a teacher, a lawyer, a manager, a big time, accountant, or planner, whatever you want. And another one that requires more than 30 seconds is choosing a life partner. Choosing a life partner takes longer than 30 seconds. It's also very important for sometimes that you make the choice. So many times, especially where women are concerned, we are chosen and we go with the flow. But you know what I noticed? The younger generation, they are choosing for themselves. And I think that is such a wonderful piece of freedom that they have. Planning to purchase a home. Just because your friend down the street bought a house is no reason for you to go buy one if you're not prepared properly for it. Because the expenses of carrying a home, if you're not ready and if you're not focused, if you have other things to do, can be very frustrating and you can lose it. So, what matters requires more than 30 seconds. Taking care of your health, that is important. If you don't take care of your health, it's like you're burning the house you live in. That's what you're burning it to the ground. That's what you're doing. So, what matters takes more than 30 seconds to be taken care of. Developing wisdom, knowledge, understanding, all of that, you need to have that to go through life. Because with wisdom, you know when to push, you know when to hold back. This is why I always look at the song from Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. He said you have to know when to hold them, when to set them. Never count your winnings when you're sitting at the table. That is such an amazing song for life. You have to know when to move forward. You have to know when to just stop. You have to know when one more step is going to cause you to regret a decision you made. So that is why it takes more than 30 seconds. What matters in our life takes more than 30 seconds. For example, managing your finances. That requires time. It requires thought. It requires planning. You have to look to see where it's going, what is happening, how is it working. The things you work on to make you a better person, or one that matters, will take many years of refining and fixing and changing and trying again and revamping the precious choices that you are making for yourself. So that is what we have to understand. The things that matter requires more than 30 seconds. It's not boom, bam, bam, and done. That is not how it is. It's not, the genie doesn't come and say, "Tell me your desire," and you rub the genie's belly or the lamp, and the genie appear. Your wish is my whatever he says. The only person that can do that is you, the deep inside of you. The genie that you're looking for to give you what you want lies within you. And it's up to you to wake that genie up. But once you wake the genie up, prepare to do the work that is required to get what you want. Because what matters to you, it takes more than 30 seconds to get it done. When we rush, we lose. When we do not take the time to work on the things that matter, we lose. If we choose to always rush through the day, we miss the moments. And the moments are what makes the day awesome and worth being felt. So if we're constantly rushing through every step of the journey, we miss the day. Good morning, Nina. And when we miss the day, we cannot do anything about it. So we're rushing through it and saying, "I need to do this, I need to have that done, I need to do those things." And there I am missing those moments, the moments to stop and pause I had this most fascinating little experience with my granddaughter who is visiting. And I'm talking to her mom, and we're both standing, and there's a laundry basket full of laundry. She did not step into the basket. She sat on the edge of the basket, crossed her legs at her ankle, and she's looking at us like she's in the conversation. Her head is going back and forth like a big time gossiper. It was the funniest thing to see, because then she started mattering away and looking at us, and but she's sitting there like of three women having a conversation. It was actually funny. So that was a moment that was I wanted to enjoy, and I did enjoy it. And I'm still looking at those big eyes staring up at us, and sitting on the edge, on the corner of the laundry basket, loaded with laundry. So if we rush through the day, if I had just stepped away, I would have missed that moment. So this is what it is. What matters requires more than 30 seconds. You can only fill your day if you take the time to go through the day moment by moment, making each of those moments count. We have to have that because it's a big rush. But guess what? A stranger dropped in. The stranger is called Master COVID. Master, not even Mr. or Miss, Master COVID. And it took us, take time to breathe. Stop. We don't see it from that point of view. But if we look at it, that is what has happened. We're all resting in place. So what matters needs more than 30 seconds. We need to realize that when we are trying to get things. Don't get frustrated when you're trying to do something that is important to you and it's taking time to come, finding a job, getting a home. Take your time because all we have is the moment we're in. What matters what matters needs you to put all of you into part of it. What matters, if you only put 50% of your time in something that matters, you're not working at getting what you want. When my children were little and they were in school, and I told them, if you come here with a grade of 50%, that means you're only putting 50% of yourself into what you're supposed to do, in the only thing you have to do. So if you get 50%, don't get off the school bus because it's not going to be a welcoming home. Because you have one job to do, so put your effort in it. What matters requires more than 50% of your time. What matters requires you put all of you in it, whether it is taking care of your marriage, your house, your children, whatever you want that counts, that you believe is important to you, it requires taking more than 50%. That is why I if all you can muster for what matters is 50%, what message are you sending to your inner you? What message are you sending to the core? What message are you sending to that deep, wonderful human being sitting inside, want to bloom? I will work on you, but I'll only work on 50% of you. That's not right. That is not giving yourself an opportunity to succeed at what will make you feel more contented. It's not what the world wants to offer you, but what you feel that you have that you can offer. What you want to put out there, how you want to be seen by yourself. It's not by what somebody else thinks, it's what matters to you. What matters requires more than 50% of you. What matters will take longer than 30 seconds. It's not a computer where you take a little finger and you go, bang, and there you are, you're on Google. That is not how life is. Perhaps you're saying, I am not worthy of much, for I am not willing to put the effort in what matters. That is what you say. When you don't put the effort into your stuff, you're saying to yourself, I am not worthy. I am not worthy of much, so I'm just going to do it. It's like when, you by now, most of you know me. I am a very self-conscious, taking care of self advocate. I look at myself as my only house, and if I burn it down, I have nowhere for my mind to go. So I have a friend that will my second daughter said when she was 5, when she put her little outfit on, she looked in the mirror and she goes, "No, there." And that's what I do. I don't know where this child got it from, but I learned it from her. So remember, do not rush through the things that matter, and definitely make sure that you take longer than 30 seconds to put yourself together. We need to wash our hands for 20 seconds, but we want to go through our life in 30 seconds? Come on, guys. It takes longer than that. So this is what I want you to remember. No matter what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, realize that life is yours. What you have is now. Make it matter, make it count. Look at the small things and enjoy them. And if you're doing something for yourself and you're not willing to give it more than 50%, or you're not willing to take 30%, more than 30% to see it to the end, you're not willing to put all of you into it, just stop. Stop and regroup and say, do I really want this? Is this what I want? Maybe the reason why you're not giving it the love, the attention, and you're not feeding it what it needs for it to grow is because that's not what you want. So then you have to regroup. You have to go back, sit quietly. My favorite thing, sit and think and listen and say, is that what I want? If that is what I want, how am I going to get it? And maybe by doing this, you might find out what you really want is not going to take 30 seconds. What you really want needs you to give it all of you, 100% of you. So remember it, what matters in your life requires more than 30%. So send in your light and joy. I need glasses so I can read your little print over there. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Nina. Good morning, Yoko. Happy Wednesday. Hetty, good morning. Ezra, good morning. You notice I didn't have those bright glasses. Hetty said, I had the conversation with my son regarding school. I told him he will get what he puts in. You think? You think? That's what I always told my children. I said, don't come here with 50% because you might as well match out of there. And sometimes I was extremely difficult. I said, listen to me. You live in a country that people would kill themselves to come to. That is your country. You were born here. And you showing up in my house after I leave my nice warm country to come here and make a life for you, to have a better life and to do better than I did. And you're showing up with that? No, 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 not here. And fine, Michael took it to heart because he told his friend Chris, if I get 50% in math, I'm just going to stay on the bus. That's what he said. So what I'm trying to say to you is that life requires more than 30%. And I agree, Hetty, that was the best advice you can give your son. What you put in it, that's what you're going to get out of it. So if it matters, work on it. It matters, give it more than 30%. So send in your light and joys on this fabulous Wednesday morning. I will see you guys tonight. So have some fun and enjoy. Let me see what Nina says. My little grandson makes me take the 30 seconds many times through the day. True, it's thank you, Nina. It's true. We have to use it. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe, wearing your mask, and being the amazing and grateful you. Remember, when you greet yourself nowadays in the mirror, you don't just say hello, you go, oh, hello, here you are. Look at you. I have been waiting for you. Remember that. Remember what it is you say, and your mantra is, I have everything I need for a happy life. Always acknowledge that. Even if you're looking at life and you're seeing it's not as happy as you want it to be, it's your affirmation. I have everything I need for a happy life. It's not want. I need. All what you need to have a happy life is there. It's all around you. And what is even better is inside of you. So wake it up, shake it up, and make sure you greet yourself as if you're greeting your best friend that you haven't seen. Oh, hello, here you are in the morning. Or you go, oh, here you are. Your friend is waiting on the platform at the train station and you just met them because you've been waiting. And you go, hello, here you are. And you must smile and you have to smile. Patricia Lingford, sending you light and joy on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Bye, ladies and gentlemen. I did it without glasses. I need a report from you guys.